Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing another Genesis album, but this is their second album. Well, could class it as their first real album. Released in 1970, it was the last album to feature Anthony Phillips on guitars, and the only album to feature John Mayhew on drums before Steve Hackett and Phil Collins joined in the year after. So yeah, very nice album cover, I love it. Is this one of my favourite Genesis albums? I don't know. Well, the production's very old, like very 70s, like, yeah, same producer who produced Queen's debut album, John Anthony. He does an alright job with this album, I think, but yeah, they were still very young, but this is still a very solid album. I like it. Very nice artwork here. If you're wondering what's happening with this line, look at the back. Got the knife, because track the knife. So yeah, let's open up the vinyl. Oh yeah, front, spine, back. We only got 6 tracks on this album, but they're quite long songs. We've got Looking for Someone, the album opener, fantastic, I love that one. Peter's vocals are fantastic. White Mountain's another nice song. I like the guitars in that one. Another solid track. Visions of Angels. Oh, that's another great song. I really like that one too. I love the the guitars played by Anthony Phillips. He's just as well. I don't know. He's not quite Steve Hackett. He doesn't tap on the guitar, but yeah, pretty much Steve invented guitar tapping on the electric guitar, but like he was influenced by flamenco Mexican guitarist, I think. But yeah, so that's side one. Very nice tracks. I like them all, and side one's like a bit calmer than side two. Well, I like calmer. You've got more, sort of like folky prog tracks. Like White Mountain. The acoustic guitars and whatnot, played by 3 of the members of the band. And then then we have side two. We have Stagnation, which. Another great song, love that one. Very iconic song on the album. Dusk is a pretty song, very nice. I like that one a lot. And then we have The Knife, the best track on the album. What a track! The heaviest track Genesis ever did, and that organ, do 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 do, and that heavy guitar playing, the bass line, the marching drums. I won't say John Mayhew is as good as Phil Collins, but yeah, he's still a good drummer. Does really well on this album, and yeah, I like the artwork. So we haven't got Phil Collins on board. He would join straight after. The single cover for The Knife was actually released as a single. And Phil and Steve are on the single cover, even though they didn't play on the track, but they did play on the live versions. Yeah, I'm just showing you this again. It's quite nice. We've got a forest, and we've got The Knife again. Got the personnel department down here. That's pretty cool. So Anthony Phillips is no Steve Hackett, but he still does a great job, and I need to listen to his solo stuff. I've heard his solo stuff's really good. And of course, John Mayhew, he pretty much just disappeared after this album. He's sadly no longer with us, but yeah, I think Phil Collins was the best replacement because he's fantastic at the drums, honestly. He's a great drummer, percussionist, keyboardist, singer, songwriter. Trumpet player, don't know. Don't know about that, but and an actor as well. I've just seen Buster, so yeah, I'll talk about that another day. So, personnel, we have, of course, Peter Gabriel on lead voice, flute, accordion. Didn't know he could play the accordion. I knew he could play piano, and he wanted to play piano in the band, but you knew Tony was the right bloke to do all that stuff. Tambourine and bass drum, so he plays quite a bit on this album. And then we have Anthony Phillips on acoustic 12-string, lead guitar, electric guitar, dulcimer and voices. We've got Anthony Banks, that's what they used to call Tony Banks on the early albums, on organ, piano, mellotron, guitar and voices. And then we have Michael Rutherford, of course, on acoustic 12-string, acoustic and 12-string guitars, the electric bass, the nylon, the cello, and the voices. He also played the cello on Foxtrot. You can hear a bit of cello on Supper's Ready, which is quite nice. And then we have John Mayhew on drums, percussion and voices. Yeah, produced by John Anthony, the engineer was Robin Cable, and the artwork was done by Paul Whitehead, which would later do the next two albums, Nursery Crime and Foxtrot, which this album works like fantastic. I like it. It's probably, yeah, I prefer Nursery Crime and Foxtrot, but this is still really good. And yeah, I love the blue, like the blue sky, the blue in like the blue. Don't know where they're at. They're like in a castle or something. And I love the logo as well. And then we've got the gargoyle there. Very menacing. But yeah, I haven't showed you the record, have I? No. Let's open it up now. So yeah, quite a good Genesis album. I prefer Ever Calling All Stations, but yeah, the band was still young and yeah, still trying to find their sound, which they would later discover in the next album. So we have side one, Looking for Someone, White Mountain, Visions of Angels, great tracks, all of them fantastic. And then side two, we have Stagnation, Dusk and The Knife. The Knife is my favourite track on this album, I absolutely adore that track. And when they did it live as well with Steve Hackett and Phil Collins, that was twice as good. So yeah. It says, thanks to Rich and Dave and all charisma. Cool. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. This has been my review of Genesis's second studio album, Trespass. Let me know what you think of this album. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Please do let me know. I want to see your opinions. And yeah, thanks once again and take it easy everyone. Peace.